this smart triangle concept. So basically, in my point of view, smart triangle is an equilateral triangle of side length 1 unit. Okay. So if I have an equilateral triangle, so all the angles are equal. I mentioned that the sides are equals to 1. So from there, height is root 3 by 2, semi-perimeter is 3 by 2, area is root 3 by 4, circumradius is 1 by root 3, inradius is 1 by 2 root 3, and the radii of x radii are root 3 by 2. So all these measurements we need to keep in our hands to solve these problems, okay? And all these things are related to a smart triangle. And in my point of view, the smart triangle is an equilateral triangle of side length 1 unit. So we will use this idea of smart triangle for the objective problems where the questions are about any general triangle, okay? Sometimes the question specifically mentions about an equilateral triangle, right angle triangle, and if the question mentions specifically about an isosceles triangle, in those cases this trick won't help you, okay? So for in generally, if we have a general problems in any triangle, we need to solve these things, okay? So just look at the first one, sigma sine of b minus c by bc. We need to find out the answer, okay? So usually if you solve in a general manner, it is somewhat a lengthy thing actually to solve. But when you are going to use the concept of a smart triangle, see sigma sine of b minus c by bc, right? Sigma, in the sense we know that sigma means it is summation of 3 terms, okay? So this is simply nothing but sine of b minus c by bc plus sine of c minus a by ca plus sine of a minus b by ab, okay? And we are using this idea. So if you replace angle A, angle B and angle C with 60 degrees, B and C are equal. B minus C is 0 degrees, C minus A is 0 degrees. So automatically it becomes sine 0 plus sine 0 plus sine 0 by BC by CA by AB. Sine 0 is 0, right? 0 by anything is 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0, and your answer at the end is 0. So for this problem your answer is 0. Simply, if you use equilateral triangle, the question is saying this relation between the angles and sides is true in any triangle. Since it is mentioned that in any triangle, specifically we are taking equilateral triangle and that to smart triangle. So when all the angles are equal, every term is 0, at the end your summation value is 0, there ends the first problem. In the similar way, when you look at the second problem also looks like the same thing. So here sigma b square minus c square by a into cos a. Again, because since sigma is there, we need to write the sum of 3 terms. But if you use the idea of smart triangle, the first term, the numerator is b square minus c square. See, since b and c both are equals to 1, b square minus c square is 1 minus 1, 0. So first term is 0, second term is 0, every term is 0 again here. So your answer is again 0. Okay, since a, b and c are equal, when you write 3 different terms and if you replace every side length as 1, so 1 minus 1, 0, every term is 0, your answer is 0. There ends the second problem also, right? Then you just think about the third problem. Here it is given that sigma a cos a is equals to 2 delta by k. So when you think about sigma a cos a, that in the sense a cos a plus b cos b plus c cos c, that is sigma. So you need to replace a, b, c and angle a, angle b, angle c with the values of this smart triangle. So a, b, c are 1, 1, 1. A angles are 60 degrees, right? What you say about cos 60 degrees? Cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2. So 1 into 1 by 2 plus 1 into 1 by 2 plus 1 into 1 by 2. At the end your answer is 3 by 2. Right? So 3 by 2. Okay. As they mentioned 2 delta by k. It is given as 2 delta by k and we need to find k. So this 3 by 2 is equals to 2 delta by k. What is delta? Delta is root 3 by 4. Our target is to find k. So k, make k as a subject. K is equals to 2 delta into 2 by 3. And replace this delta with root 3 by 4. When you replace delta with root 3 by 4, 2, 4 will get cancelled. And at the end you will get that k is equals to 1 by root 3. Root 3 by 3 is 1 by root 3. So our value of k is 1 by root 3. Among these options you need to choose one option which gives us 1 by root 3. It is very clear that capital R value is 1 by root 3 and your answer is capital R. There is the problem. Okay, just have a look. Sigma a cos a is 2 delta by k. Sigma A cos A means A cos A plus B cos B plus C cos C. Without using sine rule and cosine rule and area formula, directly I am using the idea of smart triangle. Replace all the side lengths with 1 and all the angles as 60 degrees. So 1 into 1 by 2, 1 into 1 by 2, 1 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2, which is 2 delta by k. From there k, that if you replace delta with root 3 by 4, you will get k is equals to 1 by root 3. From the options, you need to choose one option which gives us 1 by root 3, and that is capital R, circumradius. There ends this third problem again. Okay. Then look at the, which one? Fourth one. Sigma A cube cos of B minus C. Right. So again sigma is involved. Since sigma is involved, we need to write sum of three terms. Okay. The first one is what? A cube cos of B minus C. Okay. When you look there, A cube cos of B minus C. When you replace A with 1, B and C with 60, 60. Okay. First term I am simplifying. A cube cos of B minus C is the first term, and second term is B cube cos of C minus A, plus third term is C cube cos of A minus B. Replace A, B, C with 1 and then B angles with 60. So 60 minus 60 is 0, cos 0 degrees is again 1. This is 1, A cube is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. So everything is 1 and at the end your answer is 3. Okay, among the options you need to choose one which gives us 3. So okay, A, B, C is 1 in our idea, in our mind. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So at the end your answer is this 3A, B, C. There is the problem, right? So sigma A cube cos of B minus C is 3A, B, C. Just if you use smart triangle. See, the question gives you in any triangle, find sigma A cube cos of B minus C. Since the question is about any triangle, why not for a particular triangle? For sure it happens for a smart triangle. So think about a smart triangle and replace the values of small a, small b, small c with 1, 1, 1 and angles with 60, 60, 60. On simplification it is 3 and from the options it is 3A, B, C. So there ends the fourth problem again. Already you know the way of solving all these problems in a regular manner without using the smart trick. But at the end you need to learn this also. Why? Because in objective examinations you need to know the way of solving these objective questions, and that's why we are mentioning it as just an objective approach. Okay, approach in the sense the way of solving objective questions, that too in a smart way. The last question is sigma 1 by a cos square a by 2. Again the same logic, since we are using sigma 1 by a cos square a by 2 plus the second term is 1 by b cos square b by 2 plus, and the third term is 1 by c cos square c by 2. This particular simplification we need to find. So when you apply this idea of smart triangle, all the side lengths are 1. So 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1 neglected. Cos square a by 2. We know that a has 60 degrees, right? Since a is 60, b is 60, c is 60, a by 2, b by 2, c by 2 are 30, 30, 30. Cos square 30 degrees now. What is cos 30? Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and its square is 3 by 4. So at the end 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. When you simplify 3 plus 3 plus 3, okay? Yeah, that is 9 by 4. So now choose one option which gives you 9 by 4. Okay? 0 is not your option. Delta is not your option. 3s. S is 3 by 2, right? 3s. 3 into 3, 9 by 2. So this is also not your option. Then for sure this s square by abc is your option. There ends the way of solving these questions using the idea of smart triangle. This is just an objective approach. The way of answering only objective questions. It's a smart trick. It's not a regular procedure. Okay? Just have a look.